Okay, this is a cookbook on rings that I made for a, what's the word I'm looking for? Custom order. It has a vintage lady that I colored in, and it's called Family Favorite Recipes, and it's on rings, which, by the way, I hate rings. It's very eclectic. She wanted the things that her daughter liked, because this is a gift for her daughter. So, and I'm doing this one-handed. Okay, so this is a envelope. It has a little card in it. Coffee dyed papers. Just a little extra writing space. She loves owls, so there's lots of owls in this little recipe card. A little tuck spot. Just some extra paper. Another envelope. And these are all old miniature copies of old handwritten recipes. I thought that was adorable. She wanted her family incorporated in it, so I put a page for each person to have a favorite recipes card with their name on it. She's a traveler, so it's got lots of traveling in it. And space to write. And then these are just some little tabs that I found that I put in here in case she wanted to use them. A little belly band that says, "Not all who wander are lost." And it's a tuck spot. And then there's a little envelope that I made. And then this is just a tuck spot. I'm sorry, I hope I'm in frame. And she loves the Avengers, and so the only way I could figure out to incorporate the Avengers was to put a little picture on like a memory board in the kitchen. So that's what I did. And then this is a little envelope, and it has a little map card in there. The daughter spent a year in China teaching, so this is actually the Chinese words for cookbook. And it's got a little journaling card. Another little owl. Again, I hope I'm in frame. Another little side tuck. It's actually two. I tucked some little maps in there that she can write some things on, and little recipe card that I stamped. Just a jumbo index card. Oops. And she likes Harry Potter, so this is the Hogmeads beer butter recipe, and then a cupcake recipe with the beer butter. And each one of these red ones are a big envelope. And then I printed out Harry's wand and just put this envelope with some extra paper for her to write recipes or to set recipes in. And I did some stamping in the corners. I love the effect. This was dried on in the oven in a pan that had little holes in it. Oh gosh. Sorry, my hand is going to sleep. Just some journaling paper, or scrapbook paper. It's got a big index card in there, and then just a little in the kitchen of, or from the kitchen of. This was from a 1960s cookbook that I found, and it was falling apart, so I just decided to use the pages. And this was one of the instruction pages that was on it. Alright, she also loves coffee, so I thought this was a cute little coffee bar. And again, she can put her coffee recipes behind it. And this is just a little tea bag that I covered in Mod Podge, and then inside of that is all of my, if I could get it out, information, my name and email and all that stuff. I thought it was cute. And this is just some little herb cuttings and another recipe card. And it just tucks behind the little teacups, which was stained on there. This was cute because this is the side of a plate of a coffee cup. But it's hot cocoa, and then there's a recipe card. And like I said, stamping. And then this is like little kitchen conversions and equations and equivalencies, or however you want to say that, and more journaling cards or recipe cards. And an old stove that I stamped on there. And then this is just a card that she can open up and journal on, or stick a recipe down on. And there's another recipe cut out from that old book for coffee cake. And this cute little image here. And then this right here she can actually tuck something into. And it is a side tuck. More conversions and measurement charts. Another envelope. More stamping. Another recipe from that old book. And it's a envelope behind it. More stamping. More stamping. Another conversion, volume conversion. And they wanted some flannel in there because of her fiance, and so I did a little piece of a flannel shirt, cut it out, added a button, and made it a little tuck spot for this little envelope I made. And it's a half page with another place to put a recipe. And then everybody likes pizza, right? So I had to put a piece of pizza in there, and there's some more journaling cards. And that's the inside. And there's the back. So 3 rings, and the closure I tied to a ring. And I don't know if I can close this one-handed. Whoops. Sorry about the rings to my camera here. And it just tucks over like so around that hitch post and closes it. Okay, that was my very first recording of a journal, and I hope you all like it.